Hi guys, today I bring you a drugstore fall tutorial and also first impression on some new drugstore product, at least new to me. So let's get started. So first, I always like to start off with my primer, and this primer has SPF 50, which is gonna protect us from the sun. Now I'm just gonna rub it in. So now we have our skin prime, we're gonna move on to foundation. So today we're gonna test out the new, not new actually, it's old, Revlon Color Stay. And my shade is in Sand Beige. And it is for combo and oily skin, because I'm very oily. So we're just gonna, oh no, wait, hold on. So first, we're just gonna take our beauty blender and have this rose water. It's a skincare product, but it's great for setting your makeup and dampening your sponges. And pump this foundation. Let's start with the pump. I always like to dab the product on my face first, then go in with the blender. Problematic skin on this side of my cheek. Okay, we have some product left. I'm just gonna take it down to our neck. Don't move that much. Now we're just gonna add some more. This definitely has some pink undertone in it, but we can work with it. As you can see, it has covered up some, but you can see the darkness still peeking through. I usually spot conceal, but this is supposed to be full coverage foundation, so. As you can see, it covered these up, but I have this set that I just popped this morning, so that's not gonna get covered up. But it's pretty well, I like it. So this is a close-up of how the foundation is sitting on my skin. I like it. So now I'm gonna move on to concealer. And for concealer, also highlighting, I'm gonna move on to LA Girl concealer in light ivory. Just gonna draw triangles. I like to dot it on. I don't like to put it on my chin because, as you see, I already have a very long face. I don't want to enhance my long face and make it look even more longer than it is. So I'm gonna take a beauty blender and blend it out. I really love this triangle technique, as you know. I feel like it enhances whatever cheekbone I have and makes it higher. As you see, it's really highlighted under my eyeliner. I also like to drag my concealer to my lid. Because I have dark eyelids, it helps cancel out those darkness. And now we are concealed, we're gonna move on to cream contouring. For cream contouring, I always like to go with also LA Girl concealer in Beautiful Bronze. Just gonna carve out my cheekbone. I always like to dab it on. I don't like drawing a line. Also a bit on the up, because I'll just take it higher. Some rose water and just buff it out. So as you've seen, I have laid out my contour just to bronze up the skin and bring, some dimension into it. Now my face is really red and tacky as I've used only cream products. And right now I'm gonna set my under eye concealer before it starts to crease. For today I'm gonna use the new Airspun in translucent. I have just purchased this and I like it. I mean, with setting your under eye with powder, I definitely recommend wetting your sponge first, because if not, it's really gonna look cakey and powdery under your eyes. I'm just gonna take the spray spray it. And I have powder in the, and I'm just gonna take and set it under my eye.
Not on your whole face, and the rest of the powder on your whole face. Because it's translucent, you have to set your whole face with it.
And I'm not baking it, I'm just lightly setting it because I am gonna go later on and brighten it with the new wet, well not, is it new? No. Wet n Wild highlighting and contour palette. So now I have set my under eye. Another thing I do is, as you see I have cream contour, I like to go ahead and just clean up just under my contour. Just lightly, I don't want it to be harsh. I am gonna go and contour my nose right now. I'm just gonna line my nose. And always blend out. I like to use my finger first, then beauty blender.
To warm up the contour so it blends out more effort.
To warm up the concealer, I'm gonna warm up my fingertips. Also help the concealer blend better. Just gonna highlight my nose now. So I'm just taking this olive shade from the Lancome palette, and I'm using a densely packed crease brush for my lid. It's from Elf. I'm just putting it all over my lid. I love this. It has such gold undertone to it with this green. I'm not really blending it, I'm just placing it, pack it in on. Then blending, I always like to go in with a lighter brown shade, very neutral. Corner. I'm just gonna take this pencil brush, and from the Carli Bybel palette, I'm just gonna take this dark shade. I'm just gonna take that, just place it on my outer corner. As you see, I have roughly placed it around the outer corner. Now you just need to blend it out. When you blend it, if you want a cat eye, focus blending above and not inside. I'm gonna do both. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and pack that olive color more on my lids. So I have just sprayed rose water on the product. It's bringing that gold out even more. So now I'm not gonna do any liner. I'm just gonna take any brown shade that you have. I'm just gonna take a dark shade. It's called Guessless from the Lancome palette, and just smudge it out on my outer line. Smoky wing, but we're not gonna go. I'm just blending that wing out to make it look subtle and not harsh. We have this elongated eye effect that it's giving us. Now we're gonna move on to it. I'm just gonna line my lips with a dark brown shade. So this is giving me much redder color than I like. So I'm just gonna take this more opaque blackish brown color and line it. From LA Girl, this is in the color Secret, as you can see right here. But that base we put down, dark brown that we put on, it's really gonna give it more darker look than it is. Just gonna dab it. It does has red to it. It is maroony red, and as you see, I'm only putting it in the middle. It's by Carol Lashes in WSP. You can get them on Shop Miss A for $1. To the other eye. Pray for me. For my eyelash, I love how dramatic it looks as well as very natural. I just like to go over my lash, press my real lashes and the falsies together just so they look as them. I just have to highlight my under eye. I'm gonna take this yellow shade. Yeah. Any brushes that you have, it's really gonna brighten it up. And now I have just already set my contour with the Wet n Wild powder. Forever 21 palette. I'm just gonna use the highlight shade. It comes with 2 highlight shades. I'm just gonna mix those 2 with my finger.
So it's a cream.
And yes, they are cream product. Pause. I'm just gonna blend it out with a sponge. So I have the cream base on, and I'm gonna take this highlight shade, the lightest one, from Carli with the fan brush. So now I have finished my whole face. My highlight is popping. I'm just gonna set this powdery face. To take away the powderiness of the face, I'm just gonna spray the Mario something. I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm just gonna use as a setting spray. And now it's setting and taking away the powderiness of the face. It's gonna, help our makeup last long. Also hydrate our face. And you can use it throughout the day anytime you want.
And now I think there's something wrong.